What's up guys, it's Jason here from Airsoft, and today we're going to be doing a review on the nbtactical Scope X goggles. nbtactical are now becoming one of my favourite brands. They're innovating a lot of different items in the airsoft industry and redesigning them to make them better. Let's crack open the box and see what we have inside. So starting with lenses. The Smoke X goggles come pre-installed with the smoke grey lenses. Although these may look very dark on the outside, don't be fooled, they're actually really clear on the inside when you look through them. On a sunny day or a bright day, you're going to see absolutely everything. These are probably my favourite out of the bunch. We also get 2 extra lenses with these goggles, including the protector for the front, which is very nice. The first lens we have is clear. You're going to use these in low light conditions. These are going to be best for CQB games. Moving on to the orange or the rustic red lenses that we've got here. These are designed to filter out a large part of blue light, which is the main component in strong sunlight and fog. And they're designed also to increase the contrast. So the best way I can explain this is if you've ever seen a video game with everything on really high saturation, that's what it feels like when you look through these. Everything's super bright, everyone's really just highlighted, and this is great for trying to spot camouflaged airsofters or ghillie snipers. You can see ghillie suits in the foliage a little bit easier, and these are actually a very strange lens to wear at first. However, once you adapt to the colour, it's actually really cool. So what separates these goggles from the rest is the fact that they're designed by airsofters. And the biggest issue we have in airsoft is fogging. Because we wear lower face masks, there's a high probability of a lot of air coming back up and fogging the glasses. I didn't have many issues with these goggles. There's a lot of ventilation on the bottom, the top, and even the sides of these goggles. They're super comfy, very durable. The lenses are made of a 3mm polycarbonate, which is very strong, but we're going to test that out in a moment. No goggle or glasses are perfect. I do actually run an X-Fog system, and I'd recommend that if you want completely fog-free. So if we talk a little bit about the goggles and their comfort, the Scope X goggles do come with a really nice inner foam pad around the whole outer part of the goggle, which is going to make it very comfortable for long games. And when you compare this to a goggle that has a rubberized insert, these are great for sealing. However, sometimes after the long games, you will find that you have a horrible red mark around your face, and once you start sweating, that can also start to rub and chafe, which can get very uncomfortable. So the foam pad is going to make these goggles feel like they're not even on your face. The head strap is completely adjustable. You can use the goggles for whether they're just on your head or a hat, or if you want to put it over a helmet, they are big enough to do so. And the great thing about this strap is also it comes very rubberized back, which is going to stop the goggles from moving side to side if you do have them strapped up to a helmet. Now I've got a helmet right here, and as you can see, we're going to just throw these goggles over the top. So I'll normally have my GoPro mounted on the front, which I can always lift up and down, but you can see me just throwing the strap over the helmet. They fit really well. Now obviously I do run an X-Fog system, so I will be using the strap on the bottom part of the helmet. That way I can still access the controls to the X-Fog on the side. The fact that these have vents at the top will allow hoses to slip in to the top nice and easy. And I will make a video on how to fit X-Fog to these goggles, because these are going to be my main iPro going forward. So I just thought I'd throw the helmet on just to show you guys what the goggles look like when they're butted up against a helmet. And this is the biggest issue I've always had with all my other iPro, is that we always have either a big gap at the top where you're susceptible to some real stingers on your forehead, or they pinch your nose too much. Now these feel really, really comfortable. I've actually got them on a loose setting on the strap, and they do still feel nice and snug without being too compressed onto my face. Now this is not a comparison video, but when I do compare just to a different style of goggle like the X810s, you can see that the top of my forehead is more exposed. There is no gaps. They actually fit flush to the helmet really, really well. They are designed to work with the nbtactical LP Ghost Mask, which is what I use on a daily. So as you can see, when you butt this up to the goggles, The profile covers the bridge of your nose, so there's no gaps at the top, no gaps on the bridge of my nose, and these sit flush against the mask. Obviously it's going to look a lot better when I've got that black balaclava going completely over my face. Got Max here with the VSR. We've got 0.43s. This sniper's running at 2.3 joules on the limit. So now Max is just going to shoot the nbtactical goggles and see what the damage is. Shoot the right side, Max. So you can see it's marking it, but that mark rubs straight off.